Greetings and salutations everyone, Crimson Nero here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 3! In the last episode, we started the game and took out half of the Robot Masters. In this episode, we're going to be starting up the second half of the Robot Masters, with Hardman. Now, real quick, yes, this little flickering thing is in like every single version of Mega Man 3, except for I think maybe the Anniversary Collection on GameCube, Xbox, and PS2. But still though, every time they emulate the game from its original carts, or at least the ROM of the original carts, this little graphical hitch is always there. Anyways, things are about to get really hard, man. This game is getting difficult. Let's go. All right. So what's that? Bees? Ah, yes. Not the bees! Not the bees! Coming this summer, Mega Man is the Wicker Man. Now that would be something. Don't want to get hit by the antlion traps. Yep. Ah, yes, and another brilliant position for the Hammer Joe to be in. Because I can't get hit until I bounce my way up here with Rush Coil. At least the Wrecking Ball doesn't do that much damage. Jeez, this monkey is taking a really long time to take down. But oh well, it's okay. There we go. I could go for that energy, or I could just not. Sliding up ladders. Yeah. Don't want to get too close to those guys, otherwise they'll jump down and attack me, so keeping my distance is the proper method. I like how they brought back the Picket Men from Mega Man 1 and just, you know, gave him a vehicle. He played an MMO for a long enough time that he actually got a mount. Congratulations! You can move faster now. Hey, an extra life! Perfect! And an E-Tank! Oh boy, I missed you! Cool. We got back what we used up in Shadow Man stage. And yeah, we also got a good old helping of E-Tank. Part of a complete balanced breakfast. Man, this guy really likes grabbing our attention. I don't know who you are, but I don't appreciate you. Like I said, I would much rather get hit by his projectiles than actually get hit by his than by getting hit by him physically, because contact damage is high in this game. Oh hey look, it's our Big Eye equivalent in this game. Oh no! I got hit. Alright, let's see. I really don't want to use up the E-Tank on this boss fight. Whoop. Whee! Alright. That actually went a lot better than I thought it would. So, hey, we're good. Yeah, Hardman has a very Gutsman-esque style fight to him. Instead of throwing big blocks, he throws punches. He throws, actually, his weapon, the Hard Knuckle. If it was the bare knuckle, that would be freaking awesome because Streets of Rage is fantastic. And yes, I'm still very much looking forward to Streets of Rage 4. Anyways, so the interesting thing about Mega Man 3 is the fact that its boss weakness pattern, or boss weakness order, is actually not just a single, you know, 8-sided loop, I guess. Is that... Anyways, it's not... Mega Man 3 has 2 boss weakness orders. There's the 5, and there's the one that includes these 5 that we've already taken care of, and then there's also an additional one that includes these 3 that remain: Gemini Man, Snake Man, and Needle Man. Unfortunately, I don't remember actually what the best course of action is. I think... I'm gonna go with Gemini Man. Yeah, honestly, I'm not necessarily too much of a fan of the way that they handled the boss weaknesses in this game. Not necessarily a fan of it. I like having just the one loop, but I appreciate that, you know, bosses at least have multiple weaknesses, so just because you don't have one like major weakness doesn't mean that, you know, other weapons can't be used to at least do a little bit of increased damage. I did not actually mean for that one pellet to hit that enemy from all the way on the other side of the screen, but I will take it. Penguins. I like penguins. They're cute. Man, my unintentional sniping abilities are fantastic. Unintentional, but still really good. Whew. Thank goodness that these kind of crystal platforms that I'm on don't have like ice physics or anything. That would be very bad in this situation. That whistle again. You're not fighting me? Okay, bye! I don't know either. Ah, I want that extra life. I want it so bad. Tadpoles! Lots and lots of tadpoles. And also an extremely good place to grind out items. Hopefully. It would be really great if I could. Let's see. I think the only weapon that can actually destroy these little eggs or bubbles or I don't know what they are. I think the only weapon that can do that is the Mega Buster. But hey, I got an extra life. I'm happy with that. I would like more though. I would love to have additional lives. Oh well. One more for good measure. Alrighty. Is it absolutely necessary that I do this? No, not necessarily, but I just really want extra lives. Especially in this game. Because, oh man. Yeah! Extra life for Mega Man. Hey! Getting lucky! This is making up for the one that I lost in Shadow Man stage. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting to get this many, but I'll take it. I will not complain getting extra lives. Well, actually, no. I would complain about getting extra lives in a different Mega Man game, but that's part of the X series, and that's not gonna be for a little while. Dragonflies! Ow. Yes! All the extra lives, and thank you for that big health. I actually really needed that. Thank you. That was nice of you. If you needed supplies in this, if you need supplies and came to this stage, congratulations, you're gonna get a lot of it. Which is actually really good, because, yeah, Mega Man 3 is hard. I mean, it's a classic Mega Man game, of course it's gonna be at least a little bit difficult. I have 8 lives! I have 8 lives! Fantastic. Well, alright, cool. And now I can use Rush Marine. So spawn in Rush, and then jump on in, and then look at me! I'm a scuba man! I didn't even remember that that one was there. Still find it really funny that I can, like, jump onto platforms and stuff while in Rush Marine. It's not necessarily the most advantageous thing in the world, but it's useful. Alright, cool. The hardest part of the stage is pretty much done. Scared me a little bit there, actually. I did not mean to go back down the ladder. Though honestly, if the frogs were bouncing that much, it probably would have actually been a good idea to just go back to the screen below and then just respawn the room in order to reset their positions. Alright. Gemini Man! I don't have your actual weakness, but the Shadow Blades will hopefully help me out. Alright, Gemini Man, and other Gemini Man, what? Yes, Gemini Man, based after the constellation of Gemini, aka the twins. Ow. Yeah, I'm just like, you know what? I'm already taking enough damage. I'm just gonna, you know, take the hit, die, and, you know, start fresh. Now we can actually be at a level playing field, I think, maybe. Having 2 of you is, you know, not necessarily... Ow. Yeah, there being 2 of you makes things a bit more complicated. Ow. Yeah, did you see how much damage I took from him just being, you know, near me? No! Ah, he had 1 health left, or 1 hit left. I should have actually really focused on dodging instead of trying to get the hits in. Oh well. I have the lives to spare, it's okay. Though I really wish I actually would have gotten... Whoop! Got really scared there! Ow. Ow. And he's using Gemini Laser, which slows things down quite a bit. Got him. Okay. Yeah, having 2 hitboxes constantly running around towards you and trying to just, you know, hit you with the sheer force of his pectorals. Yeah, it hurts. Contact damage hurts in Mega Man 3. We know this. But we got Gemini Laser. It's a cool weapon, but it slows down the game to, you know, a slideshow. But it is Needleman's weakness. So we're going to use it against him. Let's go. Spike time. And the first enemy we have is a hedgehog. Fitting. Not a fan of the hedgehog enemies. Ah! Yeah, I'm not dealing with you, no thank you. They're shooting out giant gumballs at me! Or those jawbreakers. No, they're actual cannonballs, but like, I don't know, the pink color always made me think of like, you know, like a big gumball or something. Then again, it could be the Jawbreakers from Edit and Any, because those things were huge! I don't know what it is, but lately I've been very nostalgic for like 90s and early 2000s cartoons. At least like the really good ones. There's a lot of really bad ones out there, but like, you know, some of the cool things that came out on Cartoon Network just, you know, that's what I grew up on. This was from my childhood. I like Mega Man's mouth just being totally agape while he's sliding. He's just like, ah! I didn't even move! I didn't even move to make things easier for me to navigate. Oh man, ooh, this is gonna be real tough! Ow! If I get hit by that, I might die. Whew. Yeah, sliding like from one thing to another. Oh no. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Man. I think I accidentally messed up the spike order by doing all that additional sliding. I don't know why that jump is just very nerve-wracking. Out of my way! You know what? Magnet missile! Magnet missile! Magnet missile! Don't necessarily like the fact that it, you know, can lock on to the projectiles, but it do what it do. It's at least doing damage, and that's what I want. No! I want to get rid of you, man. Alright, let's go ahead and use some Shadow Blades. Not what I wanted. Alright. I was trying to jump in the air and do like a little short hop and figure out... You know what? There. Your tyranny is over, now leave me alone! I want this E-Tank, man! Make me use up an extra life just to get an E-Tank, man. I do not appreciate it. Now, I could always just go up and, you know, fire from a distance. Or, I could just fire at your feet. Oh no, my super weak shins! Ugh. Ow! Got a little too hasty. Hey, an extra life! Yeah! Yeah, getting past those guys with the slide is very helpful. Alright, let's see. Gemini Laser! Yeah, the unfortunate thing about Gemini Laser is the fact that if you don't hit your target with it immediately, it bounces off the walls and takes up a lot of time. And also, you can't pause the game or switch your weapons when it's out. But even with having, like, only half my health to begin with in the boss fights, we win! Yes, having boss weaknesses is very helpful. Very helpful. And we get Needle Cannon and Rush Jet! Rush Jet is the best thing about Mega Man 3, hands down. It's the best. It's so good, and I will demonstrate it as the game continues. Luckily, we get it right before a stage that I actually prefer using it in. Ah, yes, Snake Man! He's got snakes everywhere. Ah, yes, I remember when we had, you know, the bare essentials when it came to Robot Masters. We had, you know, we had Fireman, we had Iceman, we had, you know, Electman, you know, all the different normal elements, and that kind of, you know, that went on to be, you know, Snake Man. I don't quite remember Snake being an element in Pokemon. I mean, yeah, they're a Snake-type Pokemon, but I mean, like, yes, my Survivor and my Arbok are totally super effective against your not Snake-type Pokemon. I think that's how that works. That's how that works, right? That's not how that works. But yeah, cool thing about Snake Man's stage, well, actually, the music of Snake Man's stage is the fact that it actually was used for the promotional ads for Mega Man 3 in Japan. Or, sorry, Rockman 3, because name differences. Magnets. I like these little guys right here. They're cute. Ow. Well, it's okay, at least I have some healing! Ow. Little pole vaulters. He's going for the gold, and he nails it! An all-expense paid trip to Mega Man's arm cannon. Moving right along. Hey, look, another Hammer Joe. Got him. And if we go up here, we have some mystery capsules. Take a shot and find out what you get. It's a prize. Okay, I don't think yeah, I really don't need any weapon energy. No, I'll just use it for Magnet Missile. Why not? Got nothing else to use it on. And more weapon energy. I mean, you can get pretty much any type of pickup from those things. Like, I think I've even gotten, like, extra lives and E-tanks from those before. But unfortunately, my luck was not necessarily the best. But I will take that large health energy. I will definitely take that without complaining. I greatly appreciate it. Giant snake! Ow. At least the projectiles don't hurt for that much, and also they despawn when you kill the boss, so we're good. Or, well, mini-boss, I should say. No! Oh. Alright, so this is a really large gap, and I don't feel like risking it, so here's Rush Jet. Rush Jet is really, really good. Well, specifically in Mega Man 3. But I will describe it further in a moment. And we got this little this little ladybug enemy. It's so cute. Alright, so this section. Yep. I don't know what it is, but sometimes, like, if you stand in very specific places, this thing just boots you to just, you know, falling off the side for no reason. I don't know why. Anyways, Rush Jet in Mega Man 3 is really friggin' good. The biggest thing is that it can go up, down, left, and right, and also if you jump, you don't, if you're in the air, it doesn't consume weapon energy. So, so if I went through that section without using, Rush Jet, if I used Rush Jet normally and was just standing on it the entire time, I would barely have enough to make it from, like, where I used it to the boss door. I would only have, like, barely enough. Ow. But considering I was jumping, I was able to conserve a lot of my weapon energy. That's going to come into practice a little bit later in a different stage, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. But hey, we took care of Snake Man. Snake Man? Snake Man? Snake Man! Hey, look, Sword Snake. And we got a fabulous green color. Wait, what? And here I thought it was time to go and fight the big bad of the story. Actually, yeah, I should explain the story very briefly. So, Dr. Wily actually has turned over a new leaf and has been cooperating with Dr. Light in order to make a giant peacekeeping robot called Gamma. So the two of them asked Mega Man to go and get various supplies from different places that were, being kind of taken over by rogue robots, or robot masters specifically. But now we have these guys. I don't know who they are, but we're gonna take them on next time on Let's Play Mega Man 3. I'm Crimson Nero, thank you very much for watching this episode, and until next time everyone, fare thee well.